rescue efforts are currently underway, and we need to get more clarity now as far as this rescued worker is concerned. And of course, officials did yesterday allude that there were some challenges that they were facing there with that scene, precisely after the construction worker there was rescued at that time. And there were also some conversations on how light was also placing somewhat of a stumbling block on the rescuing efforts. But they did say that they did try to pull through together to ensure that they continue with the rescue efforts. Let's try and bring in our reporter, Mlondi Radebe. Hopefully he can hear us now. So Mlondi, what are the officials saying about the rescue operation, and what updates can you provide on the condition of the rescued worker?
Thank you very much, Mkolisi. We thought we must come back to the scene this morning so that we can also share with the viewers that the person that was taken to hospital is still in a critical condition, according to the IPSS rescue team. When we spoke to them this morning, they told us that he was taken to Inkosi Albert Luthuli Hospital in Durban, and we'll try and make our way to that hospital. Maybe if we are able to speak to him, we'll try and get that for the viewers at home. But today we also came back here to speak to Tom Dutoit about this incident. We understand that last night the rescue operation ended at around 9, and it was not an easy one because the residents in the area, they were basically the electricity was switched off because of the rescue team as they were working in this area. But I'll speak to Tom. Tom, thank you very much for your time. Briefly, last night we left you guys here. The operation was still continuing. How did it go?
So basically what happened is, obviously when they got the live patient out, obviously as we all know, they stabilized him. There was a lot of commotion. I think I did see you guys filming it with the family members, but they did stabilize him and got him into the car, into the ambulance and off to Albert Luthuli, as he said. And then it was about another hour or so that they actually were behind us here digging out the last victim of the landslide or the wall that came down. So it was obviously when they got him out, there was a whole process of getting the bodies out, and we were actually applauding the rescue workers for putting their lives at risk, and we were clapping hands and stuff like that. So I do take my hat off to IPSS for putting their life at risk, and obviously police services and everybody else. But yes, as you did mention, power was cut due to the front end digger that came in. It is very unsafe. If you do have a look at the wall, and that it is still very unsafe. There were some councillors from KwaZulu-Natal that came in this morning to have a look at the site and stuff like that, and the engineer of government. So I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but just briefly speaking to him, it looks like they are going to close down the site because it's going to be deemed unsafe, and the wall is also unsafe because the main concern now is this wall is going to be pushing towards the road and actually making the road unsafe as well. So a lot has happened. There's been a lot of interest in the site at the moment. I've been screaming and shouting since about 8 o'clock this morning at people coming in, and I'm just saying, please stay off the site. So the site needs to be secured. I know we are standing on it, but we've come down the opposite end. But preferably people don't come onto site. That's all I'm asking.
Okay. Tom, I just want to get from your side in relation to last night. How did you guys sleep after all this drama that happened during the day?
It took us a while to fall asleep because obviously the adrenaline, like when you guys interviewed me and we heard, I think the adrenaline was pumping and it just like relaxed, and I did break down in front of the camera with you guys because, to lose four people, 4 lives, like I said yesterday, they come to work. And that evening they don't go. They're going back. They're going home in body bags. You've got families, brothers, sisters, mothers sitting there with no children. So whether they got kids themselves, they're not going to see their dad or their father again. So it's a tragedy. What happened in George, here, The 5 incidents, I think government needs to look at what's happening with regards to structural environment and stuff and building. They need to clamp down on it, my honest opinion. But sleeping wise, we only got to bed at about 11 last night, and it was toss and turn the whole night. My missus woke up this morning with a headache. I'm drained, so it wasn't a great night. And obviously thinking about the bodies and stuff like that, and seeing the bodies, it wasn't great. So
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
You're more than welcome. Thank you very much.
That was Tom Dutoit briefing us, Mkolisi, about this scene. I'll try and walk as closer as we can with Tulani Ngobo, just to show the viewers at home that this is the scene where the workers were working yesterday morning when the embankment fell over them, because this scene is not secured, Mkolisi, and you could see that it's about over 5 meters long from where we are. This is where the recovery was happening last night, and you could see that there are gabions that were also opened to try and save the lives, but only one person was able to be taken to hospital. All the 4 were taken by the mortuary vans after the incident, but today we'll try and make sure that we get hold of also the contractor that was contracting in this plot.